everybody, welcome to the first part of our financial literacy coaching session. I'm an associate member of IMG and I've been in the financial industry in the last 4 years. And today we're going to talk about how to build our solid financial foundation. But to start with, let me introduce to you who is IMG. IMG is an international marketing group who are one of the largest and fastest growing services companies in the Philippines. We assist people who wanted to help themselves achieve financial security through financial education. And we also established partnership with the biggest companies in the financial industry. And the mission of IMG is to educate every family to achieve financial freedom. No family should be left behind. As we all know that a lot of people were struggling financially. That is due to financial ignorance. So today we're going to talk how to build that solid foundation. First, the Financial Literacy Global Campaign. Financial education is not only for the wealthy, but it's for everybody. Second, the IMG Financial Strategy. I will teach you what are the strategies and how could we execute those strategies. Why we need to be financially literate. First, the role of money is changing. Back then, 70s and 80s, the bank gave us 5 to 20% interest rate, but today, the bank give only 0.25%, less the 20% withholding tax. And unfortunately, the inflation rate goes up to 4%, while your money is earning only 0.25%. It means that you are losing the value of your money. Second, lack of financial education. Back then, in the 2013 survey, the Filipino financial quotient is only 53%, whereas at school, we need 75% to pass. So it simply means that when it comes to financial knowledge, we fail. Kaya mas marami talaga yung mahirap kaysa sa mayaman. Next is, people live longer today. If you live longer, is it a good news or a bad news? So the answer is it depends on you. It depends on how ready you are on your older years. If you have the savings, investment, health insurance, and life insurance, then definitely to live longer with the people you love is a good news. But we also know that a lot of Filipino retire without the savings, and later on they will suffer on the retirement and healthcare crisis because they only depend on the government entities like SSS, PhilHealth, or Pag-ibig that we all know is not really enough. Next is high cost of living. A lot of us were having a hard time saving for our future because of the inflation. Napakabilis tumaas yung presyo ng bilihin kumpara sa pagtaas ng ating sahod. A lot of hardworking people, professional or smart people fail, not because they set out to fail, it's because they fail to plan for their finances. So like building our house, we need to build it from ground to up. Sayang yung bahay mo na maganda pintura, puno ng appliances, pero pagdating ng typhoon or earthquake, masisira siya kasi hindi solid yung foundation. So we need to build our financial house while we are young. While maganda yung trabaho, maganda yung income, maganda yung kita sa negosyo, mataas posisyon sa trabaho, we need to be ready. We need to be ready for the what if to come. What if mawalan ka ng trabaho, may disgrasya, disability, bankruptcy, or death. So, how ready you are. Okay, so, and unfortunately, a lot of us were still using the old formula. The income minus expenses equals savings. What if kumikita ka lang ng 50,000, then expenses mo is 65,000. So, hindi ka yaman doon sa negative cash flow. So, we need to do something on that. First is, we need to live below our means. Every sahod mo ba, anong ginagawa mo? Nagbabayad ka ba ng bills? Like Globe, Smart, Meralco, or nag-ESM ka, Jollibee, McDonald's, and Starbucks. So, yung mga companies ba yun mayaman? Or hindi lang sila mayaman kasi sobrang yaman nila. Pero, when times come na magkasakit ka, babayaran ka ba nila or bibigyan ka ba nila? So, definitely hindi. Kaya, you need to pay yourself first. So, how are you doing so far? Kung ikaw nagtatrabaho ka for 10 years and you are earning 300,000 annually, you're supposed to have 3 million. So, in that 3 million, how much is your savings? Kung wala ka pang savings, we need to do something about the old formula that we have. So, the new formula na pwede natin gamitin is the prosperity formula, which is 10% will go to the tithes, 20% will go to your personal, and 70% will be intended for your expenses or lifestyle. So, sasabihin nyo, hindi nga kasya yung 100%, mag 70% pa kaya. So, we need to do something. Kung hindi siya kasya, so we have to earn additional income. How we could do that? How could we earn additional income? So, during your spare time, we all have 24 hours. Let's say for you work 8 hours and 7 hours intended for your sleep, it's 15. Then 3 hours sa traffic, you got 18. 3 hours sa personal mo nagawain and still you have 3 hours left. So what you are doing in your 3 hours left? Nag-Facebook ka lang ba? Pero alam mo ba, in the 3 hours every day that you're spending, the 3 hours in 365 days, it should be 45 productive days. So, 45 productive days na sinayang mo lang. So, the best time to build your wealth is during your spare time. Kaya, wag ka do something on your spare time. Next is ensure proper protection. Life insurance provide protection to your family. So, especially sa mga breadwinner or not only for breadwinner but also for the single na may mga umaasa sa kanila. So, you need to be protected. Pero yung life insurance na yan, mahabang usapan yan. And unfortunately, a lot of us, when they hear about life insurance, they only say that life insurance is expensive, but it's not. So we have to change the bad perception about life insurance. Life insurance is a protection for you and your family. So kung yung sasakyan mo ba ay hindi siya ma-register sa LTO, right? Pag walang insurance, ikaw ba, may insurance ka? Protected ka ba? Pero pag sa auto mo, 1 million, nagbabayad ka without any question. Kasi dun tayo sanay, which is mali siya dapat. And it's so sad that pag dating sa personal natin, pag sinabing insurance, the first thing na sasabihin nila is ano yung pinakamura. At kung iniisip nila lagi na makukuha mo lang yung insurance kung mamatay ka na. Sana. Next is manage or eliminate your debt. Your present income provides for your present needs and your future income provides for your future needs. So, pero yung income mo is magiging useless siya kung nautang mo na siya. Let's say, kung may pangailangan ka ngayon, tapos inutang mo na yung sahod mo for the next month. So, pagdating ng sahuran, magiging useless na siya kasi nautang mo na siya. Ano-ano yung gusto nyo every sahod ba? Na yung hand to mouth, yung pagsahod mo, may pabili ka ng pagkain, or yung hand to hand, yung pagsahod mo, saktong pasa lang sa kamay na pinag-utangan mo, or yung touch me not, yung nakasana na yung ATM mo, kaya hindi mo na siya mahawakan at ikaw na nag-aantay doon sa tao na kung kailan at magkano yung bibigay niya sa'yo, yung tira sa sahod mo. Or yung paborito ng lahat, come what may, or bahala ng si Batman. Kaya you have to manage your debt or the debt will manage you. Okay, so the next is emergency fund. So, emergency fund should be 3 to 6 months. If you're earning 20,000 a month, so you need to have at least 60 to 100,000 for your emergency fund. Yun yung gagamitin mo kung nawala ka ng trabaho, so makakain pa yung pamilya mo 3 times a day while you are looking for the next job. Okay, so next is you have to build your long-term investment. Kung alam nyo yung rule of 72 na galing kay Albert Einstein. So, how the rule of 72 works. So, 72 is divided on the number of interest rate equals to the number of years kung kailan magdodoble yung pera mo. So, let's say today, you are 30 and you got 10,000. So, 72, and invest mo siya sa bangko in a 1% interest rate. 72 divide 1 equals to 72. So, it means if you are 30 today and you got 10,000, 30, after 72 years, you are 102. Saka pa dodoble yung pera mo. So, you got 20,000 at the age of 102. Pero what if kung nag-invest ka into 4%? Kung ngayon, at the age of 29, tapos may 100,000 ka. So, in-invest mo siya sa 4%. So, 72 divide 4 equals 18. It means every 18 years, dodoble yung pera mo. So, at the age of 29, you got 100,000. At the age of 47, may 200,000 ka na. At the age of 65, may 400,000 ka. Okay? So, pero what if, kung may alam kang magandang investment na 12% sa stock market or real estate. So, 72 divide into 12 equals 6. It means every 6 years, dodoble yung pera mo. So, kung ngayon, 29 ka, tapos may 100,000 ka din. So, it simply means that 29, magdodoble yung pera mo in another 6 years is 35. So, at the age of 35, may 200,000 ka. At the age of 41, may 400,000 ka. At the age of 47, may 800 ka. And at the age of 65, may 6.4 ka. Pero kung in-invest mo lang doon sa 4%, bibigay lang nila sa'yo yung 400,000. Magkano yung diferensya? 6 million. Yun ang pinagkaiba nung 4% na alam mo at kung may alam ka na 12%. So, alam mo ba yung 6 million na yon is 30 years of someone who is earning 200,000 annually. So, tatrabahuin mo ba yun in a 30 years? Next is, do you know how mutual fund works? So, yung mutual fund, siguro for the next time na lang natin kasi mahaba siyang pag-usapan doon. So, we will proceed to the next is, preserve your real estate. So, without proper planning, your assets and family may not be protected. So, madalas kasi pag namatay na tayo, nagkanda-gulo-gulo yung pamilya natin kung sino yung magmana ng bahay or yung pera sa bangko or yung mga properties mo. So, we need to plan ahead of time na kung in case man mawala ka, so everything is settled na para maiwasan natin yung kaguluhan sa family natin. Okay, so but we're going to talk about that kasi magandang topic yung state protection na yan. Okay, so let's go for the summary ng solid foundation natin. First is to increase the cash flow. Second is health protection. Next is life insurance. Next is emergency fund. Next is investment. Okay, so like building a house, dapat we need to start from ground. So kaya mas nauna yung cash flow natin kasi pag kulang yung cash flow natin, kalaport tayo doon sa investment natin. Okay, kaya kung na-notice nyo din na bakit mas nauna yung healthcare kaysa sa life insurance, syempre, magkasakit ka pa muna bago ka mamatay, diba? Kaya mag-iwas hukay muna tayo bago tayo pupunta sa hukay, okay? So, for today, that's all na lang muna kasi yung sa mutual fund at saka sa estate protection natin for the next time kasi mahaba siyang pag-usapan at maganda siya. It's very interesting na gusto kong i-share sa inyo. Okay, so hanggang dito na lang. Salamat sa pagpanood ng video na to and please share this to your friends. Baka naman makatulong sa kanila yung mga tips natin. Pero, umpisa pa lang to, we have a lot more to talk about kasi yung usapang pera is never ending. Okay, so salamat sa panonood. Please subscribe my YouTube, follow my page, like and share. Salamat at hanggang sa muli.